Hey, my Married at First Sight Nashville fans. Yes, we have another week, another episode to unpack. First, our newlyweds head to the Great Smoky Mountains. The couples work to strengthen their connection and settle any unresolved issues. And then they also lean on each other for the other participants' insight into their relationships. Welcome back to Romance Review TV. It's Lady T. Got another recap for you guys. Married at First Sight, Nashville, Season 16, Episode 17, Gatlinburg Getaway. And without any further ado, let's talk about this episode. So, I gotta say, this particular episode was just okay, if I'm being honest. And I only say that because it almost seemed unnecessary. I mean, we didn't really learn anything new. But, I mean, hey, if you found some nuggets that gave you the tiniest bit of hope for these couples, yeah, okay. But there was some benefits to everyone attending the whole retreat together. I mean, I know some folks wanted a little bit more drama. But, of course, even though we're not there yet, the preview of next week's episode, things definitely seem to heat up once again. So, let's talk about this episode. So let's first start with Christopher and Nicole. So Nicole shared with Kirsten that despite her and Chris getting along so well, she is still anxious about the possibility of living separately after decision day. Now Chris, on the other hand, doesn't feel the same pressure to kind of move things along faster, finding a place that may not work for them long term. And even during a date, Chris found out even more about his wife. Not only is she hard on herself in general, but that also extends to friendly competition with her own spouse. So while playing mini golf, she almost freaked out because she couldn't handle losing. And I know we hope Chris doesn't lose himself in this relationship. Nicole may be a lot. I mean, he has to serve as a therapist even during a fun game. Now, although she has told him that she wanted him to make sure he has his own self-care, I wonder if she will try to manage herself at times so that he doesn't become drained lifting her up. So next up is Eris and Jasmine. So Eris returned home from his work meeting and found that Jasmine seems a lot more open to him. Now apparently all he had to do was just compliment her in public for her to soften up. And surprisingly, he even admitted that he missed his wife. I mean, wow, are we in a twilight zone? Are they seemingly acting like they are actually together? I mean, honestly, I think things still may be a little bit one-sided in this whole relationship, despite Eris saying those wonderful things to Jasmine. I don't know if there's really chemistry here. I mean, it looks like he wants to be able to say that he did everything to see if things will work out in the end, but however, I think she is falling for him and possibly won't get what she's looking for. Now, for Eris, I think his lack of attraction boils down to Jasmine's lack of confidence. Now, although she isn't his normal quote-unquote type, if she felt uncomfortable and had confidence, things may be a little bit different. And I guess we'll just have to wait until decision day to find out what their end result will be. Next up is Clint and Gina. So Clint was left, with the effects of his drinking after partying for his birthday. But lucky for him, Gina stepped up to take care of him. Now, during the whole group outing, she shared with a few people that she has never felt like a wife during this whole experiment. She does not feel the chemistry or any effort from Clint to show romantic interest. And when Gina discovered that one of her stylists decided to quit via text, she was disappointed. And she realized that she walks a fine line between owner and friend, which makes it even harder when there's an issue. Clint listened. He offered advice, which his wife actually recognized and appreciated. And however, despite all of this, I know we kind of feel that there's no hope for these two. And it's apparent that they are just tolerating each other until they can resume their regular lives. However, on the after party, he spoke on his love language, or shall I say, Eris spoke up for him. But I found a very interesting response from Keisha Napoleon.
I love Clint. I just want Clint to just keep being his true, authentic self. Like, at the end of the day, that's really all he can do. And I've him like try to quote unquote be a husband, make strides. Like Clint loves to cook. Clint has literally told Gina like, hey, I'm making this. And she'll come home with like takeout. Like, I mean, so it's not like.
But Clint, we gotta talk about it. We need more than salt and oil in your food, though.
Clint's just always making feasts, man.
Is there seasoning on there?
Just salt.
Oh, just salt.
Salt and oil.
Simple salt. Oil.
So they were like, what did you season this with? You were like, a little bit of salt and some oil. I was like, Lord Clint, you live in the South. I need you to put some seasoned salt. So listen, these are for you. We have some all-purpose and some poultry seasoning.
Oh my God.
Keisha's Kitchen.
Thank you.
I'm gonna need you to put this ish on everything. Okay?
I'll ish it all up.
I'm just playing.
Oh, this is fantastic. Thank you.
Cooking is his love
No,
language.
and I get it because it's mine as well.
Thank you. I appreciate this. These will go to good use.
Keisha just could not let him have that one. As much as they spoke up the fact that this man loves to cook and it's his love language, she had to say that your food ain't got seasoning. Really, Keisha? I know she said she was joking, but it definitely kind of wiped away that whole conversation in the beginning of this clip. So, last but not least, Shaquille and Kirsten. So, Kirsten admitted to Nicole that she isn't sure if she and Shaq will stay married. Meanwhile, Shaq had a conversation with Chris and shared that his marriage is going well, but there are small things that still kind of pose an issue. As an example, he mentioned how she likes to stay up all night getting to know each other, but that is hard when you got to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I agree with that. I have to do the same. Now, I really hope that she doesn't get upset that this man can't stay up every night. However, later we see Shaq spoke more to part of the group about him not feeling supported by Kirsten. Now, although she offered to go to every work event, he still questions if she actually really want to go. Man, we got to give you a side eye on that one. I mean, who really wants to go to all of another person's work events? Not too many folks. I can't speak for everybody. But you do it at times to make your significant other happy, to be supportive. Now, does he really expect her to be, I guess, jumping for joy to get off work and then go do something work-related for him? I do appreciate that fact, but there's got to be a balance there in the end. I mean, not every work event, maybe here and there, but hey, they got to figure that out. And I'm wondering if this is going to be a deal breaker for these two in the end. Okay, so let's get the conversation started down in the comment section. What couple do you think benefited the most from the whole couples retreat? And should any of these couples stay together in the end? Let me know your thoughts. So I hope you enjoyed this recap. Stay tuned for other updates and recaps on this channel. And until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you in the next one. Bye.